just need a way to connect with people more directly, and also to like incentivize me to get on and work on projects. Hey, what's up, Zach? Thanks for dropping in. Thanks, bro. I'm gonna do them more, and basically like a good time to practice. I mean, you guys know this. Like, you have like your projects, right? And sometimes it's easy to get caught up in some other work, like other tasks. Whereas if I commit to streaming, then I can chip away at what I was thinking is I'm gonna chip away at an art book, getting comfortable doing stuff live, and then building up art for an art book. That's my thought right now. I think I like better with the short one. Plus, I was seeing something the other day. You guys are probably heard. Both of you guys are pretty social media savvy. I know you're both learning about it. I was seeing something the other day where a guy was like talking about what kind of content you should be making. Like what's performing well. I guess that seems like kind of a no-brainer, but he didn't just mean like performing well. He said something like, identify the stuff that's 5 times better than everything else. Getting 5 times the engagement. And if you like doing those things, that's what you need to lean into. Again, maybe it seems like a no-brainer. It's like whatever goes viral, you should do more of that. But I don't actually believe that that's always the case, because I think sometimes the things that go viral are things you think are fucking lame and you'd never want to do, right? Like, are things that maybe some things that everybody likes are fucking lame. But it's a useful metric if you do something that you really enjoyed and it got a lot of traction. It's like the universe is kind of telling you. The audience is literally telling you what you want. And I've been messing around with this Dino Horror stuff, and the amount of engagement I'm getting is crazy. Just the amount of people commenting and sharing, and like the amount of the tail, that it has, like in terms of just like people continuing to engage with it, is really high and kind of almost like surprising. Like I don't really expect it. Just like I like mutant dinosaurs, but I did not expect so many people to be stoked about mutant dinosaurs like as much as I am. But I'm like, man, if the algorithm is telling me that mutant dinosaurs are what's up and what I should be doing, then that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, exactly. Zach says, yeah, that's the battle of content creation, finding the pinnacle, that place balance between doing what you would naturally do and what people love to see. Yeah, exactly. Like I was thinking about the Flashgate guys, talked to Tom and Don about what they're up to. Their buddy Hunter, Meat Canyon, he kind of struck on the horror thing. It's really popped off. It's really, really popular little subculture right now. And they're like, man, what's ours? And they're talking about it, and they're like, they're realizing it's 40K. And they have this like deep love for this thing, and leaning into it is like a kind of easy thing for them to do. And to come back to that well, they could like sort of do it infinitely. And I'm realizing that I think this Dino Horror stuff it's that thing for me. I could do this like probably forever. I could probably do this over and over forever and be really happy making images like this. And man, what I'd really want to do is make like an indie game with these themes. Imagine a game. I've seen people making dinosaur horror games. I could see something like this just being really cool. So anyways, it's like I'm having my own little like minor epiphany, I guess, in terms of like subject matter. It's kind of fun to have little moments like that. You get these little moments of clarity, or like, you mean you guys just want me to draw dinosaurs? Like, you guys just want me to draw fucked up dinosaurs? All right, sick. Who is Daro? Hey man, I haven't talked to you in a while. This Cody. Oh, Cody, like Cody from the Minter ships. Cody working on the naval ships and stuff. Yeah, it's been a while, man. Oh yeah, hey bro. Hope things are going well for you and your girl. Yeah, I miss talking to you, man. You've been doing a lot of painting, Zach. This stuff, it's cool to see, man. You're really getting in there. You're really going for it. How's the Ahmed class going? Good. Yeah, I remember. Okay. What you been up to, Cody? I need to find some new photos to bring in here, like on the shoulders. and back of the skull, sort of brain case area. So that's what I'm going to look at for a minute. Need some good shapes for back there. That's not bad. That has some good kind of rounded. I'm going to bring, that's kind of cool. Might be too simple, but let's see. Are you still doing work with Mundo? That looks kind of cool right there. Look at that, guys. That's sort of the happy accent stuff I love about this. Like that just looks kind of cool. So when I get something like that, I'm just going to grab it, duplicate it, grab this one, duplicate it, and combine these two. I don't know if you guys can hear my fiance and my son in the background. It's really freaking cute, dude. They're just, they're so cute. Just talking about stuff. Okay, but yeah, see, anyways, I kind of like that crazy combo. I'm just going to put it off to the side. I don't necessarily want to do anything with it. Just boom, boom. Trying to illustrate and write a book, huh, Cody? I saw some stuff you shared a while back, some sci-fi characters. Wow, you really going hard then, Cody, going like all in, dude. Like what step are you at? Have you actually designed the characters for it? And it's cool. My son is writing his first book right now. He's finished his first draft and he's currently transferring it. He's wrote it all in his notebook. I got him a notebook for Christmas. He's reading a short story, just focusing on short stories so he can get practice. And now he's transferring it over to his laptop digital so he can edit and stuff. He's listening to me talk about it. Hey, son. Yo, you're the best boy. Hey. Damn, dude, more health stuff, Cody? That sucks, bro. Is that why I haven't seen you? Because you've just been basically hurting. Sorry to hear it. But that's when you got to reach out to people, dude. Like if you're feeling during that kind of time, dude, that's like when you should feel free to reach out. You want to catch up and talk. You just need to pick me up. Like that's what part of doing the mentorships, having done the mentorships is all about, is building the legit network and being able to just have some homies. You should always feel free, Cody. If you're really hurting, dude, you're going through stuff, like don't go get cancer and die on us. And never give us a chance to talk to you, bro. Okay? Zach. Yeah, I've been good. It's been crazy. You did the move. Like all you guys know, moves are crazy. This is like probably the biggest one of my life. We moved into a new home. But yeah, getting everything ready. What's cool here is we have a bigger vertical wall. So I have the ladder out. I'm going to hang up more art like all the way to the ceiling. Then I have to close their skylights here that I have to close. They're kind of crazy. But I'll have all this art going up like, maybe it's like 14 feet up or something. Go straight up the wall. I'm going to move the desk down a little bit so, I'll be directly in front of the art. Have that up. Eventually I'm going to get some shelving back there for sculptures. It's exciting. How's your stuff going, Zach? Getting into the painting. Is there some work being done on the comic? I hope. That skull, different spot. Like on the lower jaw. Good. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Sick. Really? That's the way to do it. I was talking to Tom and Don this morning or earlier today, and that's what they do. It's crazy to think they're like the Flash Kids guys. They got videos lined up until March. That's kind of crazy to me to think about. Like, imagine having that much content set up. It kind of blows my mind. Darwin is the project Zach is working on in the mentorship. It's pretty freaking cool. Can't wait for other people to see it. Are the videos associated with your project, Zach, or do you got some going for the Valorant stuff too? Video on a League skin. Good job. Yeah, it's been so fun. Man, it is so much work. Like realistically though, like a game is so hard. I'll show you guys some stuff real quick. Actually, I'll just show you some of the shots from. I'm just kind of doing the block in and getting things ready. And there's an older version of the trailer down here, a kind of very clunky, more like an animatic, a kind of glorified animatic. And now we're going through. You guys won't be able to hear the audio, but I'm gonna skip through some of the junkier, the older shots. This one gets to see the cool new shots. Music is really good when you guys get to hear the music. It's all by my buddy Silvano Matthews. Andrew's met him. He's like I guess one of the lead sound designers over at Turtle Rock, and just a really brilliant musician. we're going to present the idea of getting upgrades. I don't know if I'd say it's a Metroidvania. I don't think so. Okay, see you, Zach. Take care, bro. Talk to you soon during the mentorship call. I'd say it's like something between Pokemon. Like there's a bit of a Pokemon element where you're trying to class all these creatures, sort of like collecting them all. You literally have a fish vacuum. A bit of Pokemon Snap where you're taking photos, of creatures, like building a catalog, studying them. But then you're definitely, you're not exactly doing battle, but there's going to be a bunch of hostile creatures and bosses and stuff like that. Exploration, like big time, exploration of an alien world. I really want to capture some of the feeling, like a really summarized feeling of what it would be like to be a marine biologist exploring this alien world. I want to expose players to a bunch of scientific ideas and terminology, but wrap them all in fun and adventure and inspiring visuals. So it's like an educational game, but one where you don't know you're being educated. Like a lot of times educational games can be kind of lame, right? Or like ideally people play this game and they learn a ton about science and marine biology and marine conservation and potential marine ecosystems on alien worlds, and there's so much to do. But anyway, what time is it? Okay, let's try to do a little bit more on this guy. I'm going to save him and then I'm going to wrap him up. Thank you guys for letting me tell you about the game. I'm trying to be really careful about sharing too much. I just want to do it right when it's time to share and have a really good press package set up to send out. And it's a pretty wholesome game. Like, I think a lot of this creepy, crazy horror stuff I've been doing recently, like people expect I'm going to do something like that. And I do want to do something like that. The Ice Moon Odyssey is like a fundamentally wholesome, sweet thing. I like that about it. At the end, I'll do these like small details, like stretched flesh, and across this little aperture opening in the nose. I don't like that though. Doesn't look good. I gotta do it better. Yeah, I love stuff like those little details. Thank you guys for dropping in. It's cool you guys to hop in and chat a bit. Now this is just studio space in the house. That's all. It's like a living room area that a living room space that we're converting into the work area for me. It's nice because there's over this way, it connects over there is the kitchen, and then the sort of family room area, TV area, so I can visit with Amy and my son when they're in the kitchen. We can I really like that vibe where you can hear the family doing things, but you can still get your work done and stuff. That like together alone vibe. I really like that kind of thing. When I was a kid, like being in my room, working on my art, and then hearing my family, just the sort of life in the house. My dad working in the garage on a car, and my older brother playing games in his room, and my sister talking to her girlfriends and stuff. Just so you just hear the family. I like that a lot. So that's what we're trying to create here, is that something like that. Thanks, bro. Thank you, Cody. I hope you're doing okay, dude. I know you're not telling us the whole thing, but I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing okay, feeling good. And again, you should always feel free to hit me up if you just want to catch up. Like, we don't have to, it doesn't have to be like a mentorship thing. If you just want to catch up, reconnect, talk, just DM me and we'll set something up. All right, guys, I'm probably going to call this. I got my boy at home today for the holiday. You guys probably got the holiday too, at least if you're in the U.S. Thank you guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow and every day basically until my workshop begins on Tuesday the 27th. The next one is Designing Monsters Ice Age, 6 weeks. on creature design, the focus on prehistoric mammals and horror. It's going to be a sculpting component. I'm going to do a lot of the photobashing and stuff. As before, I've got a participation seat where you do the, in the past I called it the, you know, the VIP or, you know, critique feedback. You know, I do the critique on your work and paint overs and that kind of stuff. And then there's audit. So it's, you know, a little more affordable, but you still get access to pretty much everything. You just don't get the critique on your work. And I'm going to be doing these a little bit different. In the past, the workshop recordings would only be available for 90 days following the conclusion of the workshop. The recordings are still going to be handled that way. Now what I'm going to do is take all the recordings after a workshop. I'm going to edit out the best stuff, like kind of cut out the fluff. You know, when we take a bathroom break or a dinner break or just when I go on a crazy rant. I'm just going to edit down to the core interesting material from any workshop, and then have that be its own thing that I will send out to like everyone who already took the workshop. They'll get it for free because they already took it, you know, they already bought it. And then anyone else who would want to like experience what went down in the workshop, they can get access to something more professional. Okay, anyways, I'll be on. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.